I really want to talk about matriarchy because we are the matriarchs of our family.
It's about developing the family.
Wow.
See, men provide, but women develop.
As a future ancestor, I would want the next generation to flourish in their art.
Lately, I get shut in my knee. All right.
Now you put it down.
Hi, Kat here, also known as the Catosphere, and co-host on the Future Ancestors podcast. Growing up, I used to see my titos and titas play Mahjong, and there was something about seeing the women at the table. It had this air of rebellion as they played, and I thought it was so badass. I wanted to recreate that scene in my head, but this time with women on Women's History Month.
Yeah, what's going on here? Why is she getting coaching? She already won 2 games. You know, I have not won any, and no one's coaching me here. I won.
3, 4, 5.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Wait, she went already, I think.
I won.
She won.
Yeah.
I'm so over it.
She won.
We have Casielle, the talented artist behind my book, Kalayaan, Filipina Heroines of World War II, her lovely mom, who was a TV producer and now owns a chain of daycare centers in Brooklyn, Tita Fabiola, and her lovely aunt, Tita Linda, who's a retired nurse and will be showing us how to play. So something that I learned with Mahjong was that it was actually played in a cemetery first. And then from there, then it became a housewife's game. Like the women would play in their houses after they ate and drink tea while the men went out. Isn't that cool?
That is
They do.
And now we get to do it.
While the kids goes to school, they finish everything in the house, the errands, the work inside the house, they cook everything and they will play the mahjong.
That's so awesome. If you could invite anyone to play Mahjong with us from history, who would it be and what would you want to talk to them about?
I think the person I would want to invite to play Mahjong with would be my mom's grandmother. I think I met her once when I was 5 in the Philippines, so I have a vague memory of her. For Women's History Month, I made an illustration about how you were in your grandmother's womb. So I was like, why am I so connected to my mom's mom, or, you know, that kind of family? Because I was in her womb at one point. I was wondering, you know, I love my father's mom and my other grandmother, my fraternal grandmother. I love her, but it's interesting because I do have another connection with, you know, my mom and then her mom and then her grandmother. So that line, that matriarch is there. Yeah.
How about you?
I would like to meet Maria Ressa.
Oh.
She's the founder of Rappler. So she actually risks her life every day. She's a true journalist because she wants to tell the truth about what's going on in the Philippines, especially now that we have a president that is the son of the worst president in the world. So, then she won a Pulitzer Prize with her efforts. So the whole world knows about her, so they can't hurt her.
I love that. That's good.
So for you, who would you invite to play Mahjong with?
Well, I actually would pick someone from the book that I wrote, that we did together. I probably would pick Lee YY because she's the reason she inspired the book. I would like to sit down and kind of know more about her thought process and how she, you know, why she did the things that she did.
Oh, that's great.
These are the heroines in the Philippines.
Yeah. I really want to talk about matriarchy because, you know, Filipinos are normally known to be subservient or submissive, very docile. But in reality, we are the matriarchs of our family. Right? I feel like, I think that we've come a really long way from back then as far as being able to stand in our power and take our voice. What do you guys think?
Well, more like to stand in our power publicly.
Yes.
Because usually what happens is you only do that in your own home. And then when you go out there, you're quiet, You dress a certain way, you behave a certain way. Then when you come home, you run the house. You make the decisions. You know.
It's about developing the family.
Wow.
See, men provide, but women develop. And the develop is what ensures the future, right?
Yeah.
So like he ensures the present and she ensures the future.
Wow.
Kind of, right?
Yeah.
That's my decision.
Yeah.
As future ancestors, what would you want to pass on to the next generation of women?
I think the main thing I would want to pass down is to step into your creativity. I think as an artist, I see how art can kind of also work in different moments of your life, and I feel like Filipinos have so much to offer in terms of like their creativity and what they can build and grow. So I would definitely, as a future ancestor, I would want the next generation to flourish in their art.
Love that.
I would say that first of all to identify where you need to heal, because we all have pain from the past that
Yeah.
sometimes we don't know is even there, and you can't move forward because you're reacting to it your whole life, right? So you kind of need to know where that healing is, and that's a painful process. I would say between 20 and 25 that happens.
Yeah.
Then I would say after you heal, then you build something out of your strengths and make like a life out of that.
Yeah.
Right, a life out of that. And to keep it balanced too, right? Because you can't be just career.
Yeah.
Because you got to be able to go home and have someone to love, or have someone love you. And that's like a whole other role with the,
Yeah.
of passing down.
How old were you when you started to heal? Yeah.
I would say 19.
Wow.
I was in a lot of pain. And then that's just beginning. And then when I really truly healed, I would say 36, 37.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and it's an in and out.
Yes.
Because you think you're good, and next thing you know, you're actually not when you see that person again,
Yeah.
or in that situation again, or memories, right? Yeah.
But it doesn't hit as hard, I feel. Once you've healed something, if it comes up again, it doesn't hit you as hard. You kind of you're like, oh, here it is again. And it's more of an annoyance, and then you can like
Yeah.
keep going.
Right, and then you go, oh, I'm doing it again because I think that person is going to do it, but let me not.
Exactly.
And let me just write it out. And
Exactly.
then it just gets squelched.
Flow. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why my word for the last couple of years has been flow. Now I'm just like, I'm just gonna flow. If it's for me, then I'll do it. If not, then it's okay.
That's a great wisdom.
Yeah.
That's a great wisdom, because I find that half the time you're doing something because you want to prove something.
Yes.
You want to prove something to that mom, you want to prove something to the dad, to the husband, to the, and so after all that dies down, you realize, I don't need to prove anything. I'm okay.
Yes.
But
Yeah.
what I want to pass down is the family had to get together and get along. Because some of the family is broken. And I want that thing be, get together, get along to each other, talk to each other.
That's beautiful.
When you are not talking long time ago, now is the time. Before it's too late, isn't it?
Yeah. Life is too short.
Life is too short.
Yeah. I was gonna ask if something happened that made you feel like it was your, not job, but why it was so important for you to make sure you brought family together.
My knee, I got shot in my knee. My father, my sister, it's only two of them that did not get shot, Sita and Bonnie. All of us get shot. Robert get shot. My dad is right in the legs, but no bone. He able to walk.
It was flesh.
We all able to walk. But the gunshot went straight to my mom and my sister and brother.
So not only is she passing family that she's also passing down resilience.
Yes.
Yeah. After all that happens, look, she's not bitter.
No.
She's not hateful.
Yes.
She's not.
No.
She goes on to, and you know what she does? She dances.
Ballroom dance.
Ballroom dances every weekend.
Nice. That's
She's up that
Fabulous
hours.
dresses, shoes.
Oh, I love
See
that.
her dance.
That's
You
beautiful.
need some of my clothes.
Yeah.
You have to come in.
Oh yeah.
My
I'll wear
closet.
Wow.
But I don't know if you can wear mine now. My dresses. What size?
What you trying to say? What you trying to say?